Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where, well, still just fighting the odd Chinese light cruiser. They still have a few of them left, but yeah, they're basically just feeding us a kind of slow drip feed of victory points as we very slowly chip. Genuinely, I think I've gone mad. Like, is that really a times 10 speed on a 37 knot? Anyway, maybe it's because I did all those battles at like times 30. I'm like, why is 10 times 10 so slow? Yeah, we're just really waiting for someone with a little bit of a bigger navy to show up and actually do something. We'll eventually catch up to them, I think. Times 5 now. They're hard to detect, those light cruisers. And, you know, I can totally see where the AO's go with it. Hard to detect. Sneaky torps. You know, sneak in, drop off the torpedoes, get out. You've got the enough firepower to shoo away a destroyer. It's just slightly too slow. The armor qualities, like, the armor's not good enough. They focused on the wrong armor. They put like 4 inches of deck armor on, which is excessive. But cheaped out and used like Crypt 3 or whatever it was. And just come on. Crippling it with cadet crew though. Just the worst. Yeah, found an enemy. Daka, 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 daka. They surrender, but they were about to get torpedoed, so there we go. Like, damage dealt 0. You know, a light cruiser should be able to take on 2 destroyers. It really, really should. And that design could, damn it. Just make it a little bit faster. put actual armor on it and put a fucking crew on it. This is going to be a ghost fight. Telling you now. Almost certainly going to be a ghost fight. Southwest. Go. Yep. Goes battle. Sigh. Okay. Oh, apologies, my washing machine is going again. Because of course it is. They've got 9 of those light cruisers still. But, I mean, and 62 submarines, but like, we've got a lot of anti-submarines, so it's not really doing very much for them. Their GDP is pretty low now. They do have growth, but if we could hit some convoys for China, that would be good. But somehow I don't think that's going to happen. I reckon it's just going to be fighting these light cruisers constantly. Oh, that reminds me, there was a kamikaze that hadn't gotten a refit. There we go. Everything else should now be through a refit. Yep. Just kind of waiting for the Europeans to show up, I guess. Oh well, I'll cut it here, and I'll be back when something interesting happens. Welcome back. It's been a few months, and, well, there's been a lot of the type of battle I'll show off in a minute that really... Oh, the fucking Kiko again. And I need to remember to fix this, so I might as well start recording. We're at war with Russia. So we might actually get some more fights. But yeah, the Kiku here, I'll show you what the problem is with her in a moment. And it's a problem with all the destroyers of her class there. Is it the Hatakazis or something like that? And I've refitted them, but she keeps getting into fights with these light cruisers. So I'm just going to retreat her. Because, yeah, she's run into the bug where all of... In fact, this affected the whole class. For some reason, when I did the refit, it didn't save properly or something. Because I put every single component onto the basic component. So she's got, you know, Krupp 3 and incendiary shells and stuff like that. Which almost lost me a destroyer. I've been doing a lot of these fights against these Chinese light cruisers. They keep building them. Even against even against the Kiku here, which has been completely crippled by having all of the good stuff taken out, which I didn't realise, and I ran into some trouble with one because it got torped. It still lived. Like, I finished the battle, like, they couldn't kill it, and they ran off. There was 2 of them, so, yeah, I've shown enough of me beating up these Chinese light cruisers. That's not particularly interesting. A lot of them have been ghost battles, so yeah, there's it's not really great content. It's not particularly fun to record, so yeah, I've just been slowly reducing the number of light cruisers until I realised that China is just churning them out constantly. So I'm very bored with China at the moment. It's like, can you please build something else just for me to give me some variety? Now, the Kiku ship design. This is the fixed refit. This one is completely broken. The Kiku Go. And that should fix it. None of the other ships seem to have been affected. It was just the Hamakazes, and you can see that they are currently in a very long refit process. But the light cruisers, the Kojimas, are pretty much done. They're commissioning out. We have no flaws in the entire class, which is really nice. I also do have the Mark IV 14 and 15-inch guns, but I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to get Mark V 14-inch guns, and then I'll do refits of the Quongos and the Fuso Iseis. Let's just go on to the next turn. Yeah, they've got 13 of these stupid light cruisers. It's like... Pff. But yeah, maybe Russia. I mean, they've got a big fleet up here. They've got a battleship down here. Like, they have interesting stuff. I've not seen any of the... They've got a big fleet. They're at war with everybody, though, so... And being the Russians, they absolutely love mines. Can't get enough of those mines. Oh, Russia. You funny people. Now, yeah, where's the game? The game does also hang, has also been hanging, so a lot of it has been me just waiting for this to finish. In terms of future plans for the Navy, I was thinking if I get up to Mark V 15 or possibly 16-inch guns, probably the 15s, I might do a modern battleship build. Because we've got the Yamatos, we've got the Nagatos, but neither of them are particularly fast. So I'm thinking of doing a fast battleship with 15-inch guns. The Mark V 15-inch is a truly brutal weapon to kind of fill that role and kind of let the Nagatos and the Quongos and the Fiseis and things like that take more of a backseat. So that's definitely something I would like to do. And I would also like to do a Kaiju class with 20-inch guns, but I don't think I'm going to get 20-inch Mark 5s, and really 20-inch guns are not usable at... it's doing this again. Are not really usable unless you have those really high-end, high-tech guns, because I've forgotten which patch it was. It used to be that just the bigger the gun, the better. But now it kind of follows a curve. So the 12-inch gun is like the apex, where you get the best stats, aside from damage. But you basically get the best bang for your buck with a 12-inch gun. And then it trails off, but you do get that extra damage. So, you know, up to about a 15 or a 16-inch gun can be interesting. Oh, we've actually got a lot of fighting to do this month. Okay, good. That's something at least. This will probably be a nothing fight. This will probably just simply be me waiting, because I don't think they're going to come in and attack Congo, but maybe they're stupid. Just going to check that you have all the stuff you should have. But this is the first time I've seen a ship bigger than a heavy cruiser for a long time actually in battle. They're all on sea control. But yeah, the light cruisers don't generate... Like, light cruisers, if you just have a light cruiser, tends to generate missions against destroyers, other light cruisers, and occasionally a heavy cruiser. You're not going to generate missions against battle cruisers or battleships very often. But yeah, I'm not interested in war with China. As soon as they offer to give up, I'll almost certainly take it. It's not particularly interesting just fighting a swarm of very disappointing light cruisers that were so close to being good, but like build less ships and focus on training some fecking crew. Yeah, and just end battle as it goes battle. The others might not be. Excuse me. Right. And see, now this is way more interesting. The Shinano has found the Smolensk, a Peresvet class, which has 8 18.2-inch guns. Yes, this is what we've been waiting for. This is far more interesting. Let's go. This is a duel of titans, potentially, until I didn't actually look. I don't know what level of crew it has. One of them is a Q turret. Interesting. Please don't be a ghost battle. I really want to fight this. Let's go. How rock solid that thing is. Oh, yes, we are getting to fight. Glorious. Oh, it's hit a mine or something. That's a shame. That it's damaged. I mean, layout-wise, it's not terrible. This probably doesn't superfire, but it's okay. I'm just worried that that thing's going to have a offset. Almost certainly. It's also a very long citadel. So I do worry about the armoring. It's like a... why have I forgotten the name of that? Goddamn Dreadnought class that they had. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember it at some point. Oh, wow. Oh. Well, their deck armor isn't holding up, is it? No, maybe it is. Oh, rude. Main gun pen? Seriously? These things have 10 inches of armor on the top. That's a surprise. A 100% chance to hit. God damn. There you go, we've got a pen on the aft deck. Ooh, main deck pen. Good stuff. Ooh, they hit back though. Overpins. A couple of floodings, though. Yeah, they're still at quite an angle compared to me. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. Big main citadel hits. And because they're already damaged, because they ran over a mine or something, they're not going to be able to deal with the flooding. Yeah, the armor is okay, but that main belt really isn't going to... Oh, and the armor quality, just seen that as well. Really not up to snuff. She's quite slow. Cramped quarters means she'll really suffer with crew loss. Otherwise, though, Gen 1 radar. That's a slight disappointment. Still, not bad. And she actually has a crew, regular crew. Wow. Go Russia. Actually made something approaching decent. But she does sing. Not really a fair fight, because we had... She was already damaged, the Smolensk. But there you go. Shadano, one-on-one duel, and she did it. And I was worried that those 18s would really, really suffer in that type of engagement. Good. She did take a few hits, but she's a tough ship. She can take the punishment. What else have we got? Oh, boring rubbish. This one isn't, though. So I'm not gonna bother showing that cruiser fight. But this is interesting. The Fuso is defending a single bait transport, probably. Against this, the Kronstadt class battlecruiser also has 14-inch guns. Have you been copying us, Russia? Regular crew, 28 knots. So she's faster, but she's not super fast. No, that has the possibility to be a good ship. And an Isaac Victoria class, 33 knots. It's pretty speedy. Main armament is weird. 1 888 and 2 777.4s. Just have 3 888s or 3 777.4s. Don't mix and match. What the hell is that? And literally every single torpedo in Russia. Fun. Okay. I swear. Someone said on a video lately, it's like, wow, torpedo spam, but AI is dreadful. And it is. Speaking of which, kill it. It is truly appalling. And it is, I think, most egregious on a heavy cruiser. And for me, the AI is too good at avoiding player torpedoes, so it's really only a tactic the AI can pull off, torp spam. I think, and it's not my idea, it came from a viewer, the idea of having a delay on the AI actually starting to avoid the torpedoes based on the level of the crew would be fantastic. So that if, the AI doesn't immediately, as soon as you launch, start doing the craziest maneuvers, it has a bit of a delay, and so you actually have a bit of a chance to maybe actually hit with a torpedo, that would be good because then it won't feel quite as quite as unfair. Maybe I do have to focus on the enemy battlecruiser. Speaking of which, let's go have a look. Oh, interesting. Not bad, actually. I would probably remove this. But otherwise, the layout isn't terrible. Again, long citadel, I do worry about armoring. Oh, can I see the torpedo range? I'm only just within it. Okay. We are kind of trading blows at the moment. Might be worth trying some HE shells. Just to give them some fire and damage over time. Right, now switch back. It's my chance to pen. Actually, pretty good. Yeah, you did not fire. That is good. Yeah, this would have been so much better if those three guns were the same. What's your armor like? It's not crazy good, but it's not the worst. Not bad, Russia. Put a rangefinder on it. It's got super heavy shells. Semi-ballistic AP, I'm not a huge fan of, but it does work. A bit of flooding. That's good, although it looked like it's one of those flooding hits that doesn't actually do anything. Mix a bit of HE in there. Really? I'm running low on AP. Oh no, I'm running low on HE. I think. No, I'm running low on AP. What? How? And I have increased. That doesn't make any sense. I know I've been firing the AP, but like genuinely that doesn't make any sense. It's almost like it swapped them. Ooh, ouch. Gonna try and cut inside. should have a good shot with the AP now. But, yeah, that's weird that the AP shell... Oh, there we go. Finally got a decent hit. The AP shells are not doing what they should. There's something weird going on with the Fusos, for sure. Like, we should not have run out of AP shells. And still, the muzzle velocities are so weird. Might actually pull them in for a refit. Ow. Because, yeah. Why... Yeah, that's just not right. I think it's giving me max HE. And, yeah, just a bit weird. So, I'm going to withdraw. Looks like the Russians are happy to let me withdraw. Probably. Well, at least Russia's throwing up a little bit more of a challenge. See if we can hit that cruiser. Now, just going to end. We're going to make good our escape. It's a defeat, but it's not a huge one. Yes, I think it might be time to have a look at possibly refitting those 14-inch guns. They were weird even when I first got them, but yeah, that's problematic. I mean, we have better ships. We can we can use those, but the Fuso Iseis are I think the oldest design in here, because I think the Quangos came along later. I'm going to do that later. I'll do that one off camera because it's really boring. Yeah, I just need to know what this is, because if that's Mark 5 15, 14 even, then it'll be worth it. But let's have a quick little look at the Fusos. Let's see if going up to the Mark 4, which will happen automatically as soon as I load the refit, fixes some of their issues. Let's have a look at those guns. Yeah, going up to the Mark 4. No, their muzzle velocity is still weird and low. But you can see that it's going to require a little bit of shuggling to get that to work. Yeah, increased AP rounds for main guns, and they should carry 1320 per gun of AP. Like, I don't know what was going on there, and yeah, shell's not performing correctly, despite the fact that they're tube powder 3 TNT4 super heavies. They're just not doing it. Might have to look at those more extensively. But yeah, I want to wait until I get the Mark 5 14s, which shouldn't be too much longer. I've had the priority in big gun tech for quite some time now. Hopefully we'll get those unlocked and then get those refitted, because the Russians have actually brought something not terrible. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Bit of a weird one, but I did get to see some Yamato class action, which is always good. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.